so everybody can see what we got going on, y'all. So tonight is gonna be powerful. Let me just make sure I got my screen going. There we go. All right, perfect. There we go. What I want y'all to do is share this link out with some family and friends. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Where this is at? All right, cool. There we go. All right, if you can see me and if you can hear me, I need you to put a 1 in the chat. If you can see me and if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can see me and you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure we all good. We don't need no hiccups. We want everybody to be all good. There you go. There we go. All right. All right, cool. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, perfect. With that being said, I'm going to jump right into it. I'm not going to waste no more time. I want to make sure we good. I want to just set a few disclaimers really quick before we get started. My very first disclaimer, I need everybody to give me your undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. If you can give me the next 90 minutes of your time, I need you to type commit in the chat. If you can give me the next 90 minutes of your time, I want your complete undivided attention. I don't want you scrolling on social media. I don't want you texting nobody. I don't want you picking up no phone calls. I want you on do not disturb for the next 90 minutes because the information I'm going to share with you has the potential to generate you thousands of dollars in cash flow immediately. Not next year, not 5 years. I'm talking about immediately. I'm going to show you how to get access to $250,000 in funding. I'm going to show you how to go out there and turn that funding to cash flow. I'm going to show you how to pay off your debts in record time. Jeffrey, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. T, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. Quillen, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. Robin, I got your commitment. Mindset Mogul, what's up, bro? Christina, I got your commitment. Make sure you tag everyone. Make sure you tag everyone when you're commenting, not just the host and panelists. Make sure you click everyone because we want to make sure everybody see the room is full of like-minded action takers. All right. So what I want to do, first things first, put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with me. That means you've been in one of our classes, programs, or maybe a challenge. You may have been to an in-person event and you know the value that we provide. Put a 2 in the chat if you're like, I don't know this man from a can of paint. I don't know him. He talking about buying businesses. I heard him online. Somebody shared something to me, but I don't really know what this is about. Type a 2 in the chat. And the only reason I'm asking is because I know that it's not always important about the message because the information is one thing, but we want to know that the messenger is valuable. The messenger we can relate to. You want to know that you're learning from somebody that has been where you've been, that understands the obstacles that's in front of you, that can give you a blueprint to overcome. So really quick before we get started, I just want to share a little bit about me for the next 5 minutes, and then I'm going to jump into the game. I'm not going to waste no time at all. I'm going to jump right into it so that I can give you the life-changing game. But I understand that some of y'all need to know why I'm qualified to be able to share with y'all today. Some of y'all need to understand that. So let me share this screen and we're going to jump right into it for those of you that are not familiar with me. My name is Ramel New Worlds. I am 32 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And my story is like anybody else, man. I come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it, y'all. I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment with 12 other relatives. I slept in the bed with my grandmother till I was 14 years old. My mom passed away when I was 12 years old to cancer. My grandmother that raised me passed away to cancer when I was 14. So now I found myself navigating the world, being raised by my father who did everything he could as a single dad, working 50, 60 hours a week to keep the lights on. If you could relate to that, somebody type relate in the chat. If you could relate to humble beginnings, food stamps, free lunch, welfare, right? Not being able to have 2 parents in a household, taking from Peter to pay Paul, sleeping from head to toe. I'm only sharing this because I'm going to show you some amazing things. I'm going to show you some great things that I've been able to do, but I started out just like you. And I want you to know that it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Somebody type finish in the chat. Somebody type finish in the chat. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish because I stand here in front of you today as a serial entrepreneur, I am a 7-figure business owner. I've built an 8-figure business empire. I own multiple businesses, but I am most known as the self-storage king. The reason why I am known as the self-storage king is because I've been able to master a hidden industry. We call it the best kept secret, the self-storage business. And my mission on this call, my complete goal is to teach entrepreneurs just like you how to purchase already profitable businesses with no money down strategies. Somebody type no money down in the chat. And when I say no money down, it doesn't have to be your money. That's what I want to break down to y'all, and I got you. So again, I'm not somebody that just jumped outside 2-3 years ago. I'm not a pandemicpreneur. I've been doing this for the last 12 years. I've helped thousands of students get into the 700, 800 credit club. We've been able to raise over $50 million in funding. I've been able to put my family in position to win $20 million in family wealth. And I just want you to be next. I want you to be the next self-storage millionaire. At this point, we have 14 self-storage millionaires that have come through our program. I've traveled all across the country putting together free financial literacy seminars, putting all the money out of my pocket because this information changed my life and I know it could change your life. I am a 2-time author. I have a nonprofit organization where we actually help students go to college through our scholarship fund every single year. We put together masterminds and events and we walk through our real properties in real time, y'all. So like I said, my goal for you today is to really introduce you to the self-storage business, but I also want to show you how to master capital. No matter what happens, I want to show you that you can always get it back. Somebody type never go broke in the chat. Just let me know because I'm about to work. Listen, I'm turning up and I'm just getting started. Somebody type it in the chat. Never go broke, because after the strategy that I share with you, don't matter what happens, you will always be able to get back to where you need to be. So I'm going to show you how to get access to $250,000 faster than your job could pay you, faster than you can save yourself within 90 days or less. But I have to make this very clear. My attorney told me to do it. We all adults here, but some of us, we need to hear this. This class right now is only for the action takers, not action talkers, not the people that say, oh, I'm going to go start this business and you never do it. Or I'm going to get into this mentorship and you never do it. These are for the action takers. If that's you, type me in the chat. I'm just being real. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. This is for the people that's wealth seekers, the serious and not the curious. And when I mean serious, I just mean you are willing to do whatever it takes to break the curse of poverty. You are willing to commit to the process. So you may not have it all, because I didn't have it all. I still don't have it all, but I have a mindset that I am willing to do whatever it takes for however long it takes until I outlast that learning curve and see a result. And if that's you, just type me in the chat. And if that's not you and you're somebody that's a skeptic and you think everything is a scam and you coming in already with a pessimistic mentality, you can exit the room right now. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't want you to waste your time, my time, and don't waste nobody's time in this room. And my attorney told me to say this. That's the reason why I got to do this. And it's crazy, but I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm not a CPA. Yes, I have licensed financial advisors on my team, CPAs on my team, but the information I'm going to share with you is what I've done in my real life. No, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, but what I will tell you is this. I'm a licensed mailbox millionaire. What I will tell you is that I've been able to build an 8-figure empire and multiple 7-figure businesses and get passive profits. But my results won't be your results. Your results are going to vary based upon your work ethic. Your results are going to vary based upon your commitment, your work ethic, and your motivation, your willingness to stay consistent and disciplined. That's going to determine your result. I'm just being honest with you. And if you with me, I need you to type work in the chat. I need you to type work in the chat if you with me, y'all. Because we're about to get this thing started. We're about to get this thing started. It only takes one deal. If you do the work, it only takes one deal to change everything. One relationship, one phone call, one class, just one piece of information. One person could change everything about your life if you allow it. And I'm telling you from my real life, this was me right here on the left-hand side, y'all. I did everything that they told us to do. I went to school. I graduated from high school. I went to college. I graduated with my bachelor's in business management, my minor in communications. I got a full-time job working for Pepsi Beverages Company. That was me. I did everything that they told us to do. I got this job working for Pepsi Beverages Company, and they offered me $55,000 a year to be a sales rep. And I took the money, but I said, I'm worth more than that. I'm worth 55 million. No, I'm worth 55 billion. You can't put a dollar amount on my value. I won't let another man tell me how much I'm worth. Let me know in the chat, how much are you worth? Let me know in the chat, how much are you worth? Because we are allowing our paycheck to stop us from reaching our God's given potential. And I love my dad so much. He dropped some game on me when I was very young. He said, son, never let a job hold you back. He said a job stands for just over broke. Somebody put that in the chat. Somebody put that in the chat. Just over broke. Because at the end of the day, when that job decides to let you go, your entire livelihood can be affected. But he said it's not about not starting with the job. He said, son, just don't end with the job. You need to have an exit plan. And what I want to share with you today is your employee exit plan. Somebody type exit in the chat. I want to show you how to get out of that 9-to-5 trap. I want to show you how to not be a hustler and become a full-blown CEO. I want to show you how to actually get your freedom. But it started with me investing in myself. See, I walked into the office and I changed my mindset. I said, I no longer work for you, you work for me. That means that I'm going to utilize my time here at this billion-dollar corporation, and I'm going to learn sales. I'm going to learn marketing. I'm going to learn organizational structure. I'm going to learn human resources. I'm going to learn everything here, and I'm going to invest in me. Somebody type invest in me in the chat. We got to learn how to take what's there and pull it for us. I'm going to utilize my W-2s, my tax returns, my pay stubs, and I'm going to utilize that to go buy properties and start my business and invest in mentorship. That's exactly what I did. I paid $5,000 for my very first mentorship, y'all. I did it scared. I didn't know if it was going to work out, but I did it anyway because I knew if I didn't do something different, I'll get the same result. And I refused to stay stuck in poverty like everybody else around me. And when I got a mentorship, I started to learn how to go out there and find great deals. And I ended up coming across a family that was going through a pre-foreclosure. For those of you that don't know what a pre-foreclosure is when somebody buys a property, falls behind their mortgage, the bank is going to foreclose, take that property away. Happens all the time. So I sat down with the sellers and I sat down with the bank and I worked out what is called a short set. I was able to get this property under contract for $590,000. It was a 2-family brownstone in Brooklyn, New York. If you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. If you're from LA, if you're from Massachusetts, Boston, if you're from any area where they got brownstones, you know how expensive they are. So I got this 2-family brownstone for $590,000. It was a steal, but I didn't have the money. Somebody type don't quit in the chat. I'm getting started, y'all. Somebody type don't quit in the chat because I had a mentality that it has to work. It has to work. Failure is not an option. So I went to over 50 meetups. I went on eventbrite.com. I went to a bunch of meetups, introducing myself, bringing my business card. I'm doing it scared, but I said, I got to go find somebody that's going to be my next business partner because that's what my mentor said. I didn't understand them, but I did it anyway. I ended up coming across a lady who was old enough to be my grandmother. That's how God worked. God is good. Somebody say God is good in the chat. I end up coming across this lady. She said, I see something in you. I love your drive. I love your passion. You remind me of my son. I want to help you out. So she said, look, I'm going to set up a meeting with you and an investor that she worked with for years. She said, I can't make him do anything, but all I can do is put you in the room. See, a lot of times we want opportunities, but we're not prepared for them. See, I was prepared. Somebody type preparation in the chat. So I had this meeting with this investor. I showed him the deal. I didn't know how it was going to work out, but he seen something in me, seen something in the project. He ended up putting the entire $590,000 up for me. I put no money out of my pocket, y'all. So when I tell you, you can go out there and buy businesses and properties and assets with no money out of your own pocket, I'm not telling you from theory. This is my real life. This is what I've done in real time. See, I just had to give him 50% equity. So when we sold the property, we split the profits. That same property, we put about $40,000 into it, utilizing a Chase business credit card, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate in my very first deal. Somebody type six figures in the chat. I'm sharing this because I'm super passionate. And the reason why I'm passionate is because I literally changed my life coming from nothing, but I actually was able to execute because I had guidance, I had mentorship, I had direction, I had a desire. See, a lot of us want the next level, but we have to be willing to do the work that it takes. See, I'm going to show you how. You just need to have a big enough why. Are y'all with me? Somebody type six figures in the chat. Just imagine what it felt like to walk away with $157,000 after I split my profits, paid all the liens, commissions, everything associated with the deal. One transaction. Just imagine being 23 years old, making this type of money in one check. Then it would have took me 4 to 5 years to make at my day job. And you wonder why I'm passionate. You wonder why I'm excited. Because I took this money and I doubled down. I kept investing in myself. I didn't settle. I didn't go to the club. I didn't pop bottles. I didn't go on vacation. I paid for more mentorship. I paid for more properties. I built more assets. And I'm showing y'all real receipts in real time because somehow in our community, seeing is believing. If we don't see it, it never happened. So I'm just documenting it because I want you to see yourself in me. More hugs, more checks. You see my name on it. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. And I've been able to build a system. Somebody type system in the chat. System stands for saving yourself significant time, energy, and money. See, I've been able to build a system that's predictable where I can do this time and time again. No matter where you come from, if you just came home from jail, if you just dropped out of high school, if you actually are a Harvard graduate, if you've been working on a job for 30 years, I don't care what your background is, with the system that we've been able to build, anyone can do this. You just have to have the drive. See, I've been able to go out there and build this portfolio and build my brand online, get interviewed on national television. I fired my boss. I retired my wife, flying on private planes. We take one-way flights. We don't know when we're coming back because I don't have nobody to answer to. See, that feeling is different. I was awarded for making 7 figures in a day in 2 different businesses, y'all. I'm only showing this because, again, I want you to understand that your current situation is not your final destination. I need y'all to put it in the chat if y'all with me. My current situation is not my final destination because I purchased my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini, and that's cool. But what's even more cool is the self-storage business behind me that I bought that pays for the Lamborghini. That's the real flex. We doing it backwards. I want to show you how to go buy the business and then have it pay for all the luxuries, y'all. That's the type of time we on. And again, I'm sharing this because I'm about to give y'all some game. And the game I'm going to give you is going to really challenge everything that you've been told about building wealth. You're going to scratch your head and say, this don't make sense, y'all. Because they told us growing up in school to go out there and get a good job and work 40 years, 50 years and retire with a pension. I am going to challenge everything that you've been told about building wealth. So are y'all ready for that? If you're ready for that, type ready in the chat. Because I'm ready. If you're ready for that, type ready in the chat because I'm ready, y'all. Get your pen and your pads. It's time for the game. I got the story out the way. I only said that because I want you to know that I'm coming from passion. It's not aggression. I know this can change your life because I done helped so many students, but we got to talk directly to the heart when I'm talking to my people. As I've traveled all across the country and I've coached thousands of students, tens of thousands of entrepreneurs, there's one main thing that I've noticed that's holding most people back. And let me know in the chat, what is that one thing that you like, Mogul? If I can fix this, if I can get this, I'll be able to get to that next level. What is that thing that's really like the monkey on your back, the weights on your shoulder that is stopping you from getting 10,000 a month? They said the capital, resources, your mind, the fear of success, nervousness. These are all real things. Fear, mindset, procrastination, but that I'm not going to talk about that today because that's something that you got to get some personal development on. I want to talk about the one main thing that I realized, and it's the money. There we go, Tracy. Tracy said it. Tracy said it. Not enough money available in hand. Listen, we all know it takes money to make money. Is that right? Yes or no? It takes money to make money. We all can agree to that. But here go the game. Nene did say capital. You did say capital, Nene. Shout out to you. You did say capital. We know that it takes money to make money, but it doesn't have to be your money. That's the cool thing. It takes money to make money, but it does not have to be your money. So I want to talk to two types of people. I'm going to solve both of your problems tonight. If you got good credit, bad credit, I got something for both of you. So if you have a 700 credit score or above, put a 1 in the chat. If you have a 640 or below, put a 2 in the chat. I want to talk to you. I want to see where you at. We family. Let's be real here. 700 or above, 1. 640 or below, put a 2. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I got about maybe 60 more minutes. Those of you that put a 2 in the chat, you don't have the best credit. I'm going to give you free credit repair at the end of this call. You got to stay to the end to get it. Completely free. You don't got to pay thousands of dollars. I got you. Not only that, right now, I'm going to show you how you can go get access to $250,000 while you are fixing your credit, utilizing what is called our backdoor method. So when you stay to the very end, you're going to get the free credit repair. I'm also going to show you how you can get up to $2,500 tonight, no credit check. No credit check, up to $2,500 tonight. Stay to the very end. And lastly, I'm going to give you my business funding checklist on how to set up your business properly to go get funding. I'm going to talk through it briefly tonight, but I don't have enough time, so I want to give you that to go with at the end. So if you're going to lock in, we just type lock in the chat. If you're going to lock it, I'm going to give you those things. And everybody that put a 1 in the chat, I'm going to show you how you can go get $250,000 in the next 30 days. All right? Let's get it. Pens and pads. So look, first things first. Have you ever heard of what is called subprime lenders? Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with it. 2 if you're not familiar with it. Subprime lenders. Subprime lenders. All right. So those of you that know, great. If you don't know about subprime lenders, which I see a lot of you putting 2s as well, subprime lenders, we can go on Google and I'll break this down for you. So we go on Google and we could type in, what are subprime lenders? Subprime lenders are financial institutions that specialize in offering loans to borrowers with low or subprime credit scores. These borrowers may have missed payments, bankruptcies, or high debt to income ratios, right? Because resulting in higher risk to lenders. So these subprime lenders, just to make it clear, you see this, these are lenders that give you mortgages and lines of credit with people who do not meet the standard underwriting criteria with traditional banks. Okay, so I'm gonna make it clear. This is not your Wells Fargo. It's not your Bank of America. It's not your Chase. Those are traditional banks. Subprime lenders are private institutions, and their business model is to lend out to people that don't have the best credit, but they charge you higher interest. So we got to be aware of that. They're going to charge you 20, 25% interest. But I'm going to show you how to get a higher return on the money than what it costs you to get it. If I show you how to get a higher return on the money than what it costs you to get it, will you still take it? Yes or no? Just got to make sure it makes sense for us. I got to make sure it makes sense. There we go. I got the right people in the room. So look, this is what we're going to do. Get y'all pen in y'all pad. We got over 30 subprime lenders. I'm going to give y'all 5 tonight to make it very simple. I don't want to go over your head. I want to make it digestible. Net Credit, that is a subprime lender. They will approve you up to $10,000 same day. The cool thing about these subprime loans, you can do what is called window shopping. So you can peek in and see if you get pre-approved before you move forward. So if I'm you, we like to go and hit all the subprime lenders and do a soft pull pre-approval window shop and see if they pre-approve me, then I move forward because I know I have a good chance of being able to be fully approved. If I don't get pre-approved, I just move on to the next one. Is that clear? So you could do this with no impact to your credit score. Let me know if that makes sense. Perfect. So we got Net Credit, right? We also have Op Loans. Is another one. Same exact process. Soft pull, pre-approval, window shop. You can actually go and apply, and there's no impact to your score unless you go and get approved. We also have FIG loans if they're in your area. The exact same process. We have Upstart. Another one. This is the same exact process. These are all subprime lenders, and we have One Main Financial. I'm gonna give y'all 5 today. So we got Net Credit, Op Loans, Fig Loans, Upstart, One Main Financial. All right, y'all with me? Now this is the game. We apply strategically with a sequence to all of these subprime lenders. It doesn't matter, it's soft pulls. So I'm gonna go, I don't got nothing to lose. I'm gonna go hit all these subprime lenders and then see who's gonna give me a pre-approval. If each of these 5 subprime lenders approve you for $10,000, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. I'll give y'all another one. Somebody said give another one. I'll give y'all best egg. I'll give y'all best egg. There y'all go, best egg. That's another one. All right, so that's $50,000. Thank you. Y'all with me? Here go the game. If you are approved with the subprime lender, and I got to move closer, I want everybody to hear this. This is only for the people in the room right now. That's 60K, right, Mark? All right, let's just say 60K. If they approve you, they will ACH deposit the money into your account within 48 hours, cash. But the loan doesn't show up on your credit report till 30 days later. I hope are y'all understanding? I'm going to apply for all of the loans right there. Boom, boom, boom. When they approve me, they're going to deposit the money within 48 hours, but the loan doesn't show up till 3-4 weeks later. Yes, the inquiries do, but you're applying on the same day, so it don't matter. So now I got $60,000 cash. Well, you're probably asking, Mogul, what does that mean? I got about 30 days. Okay, I got high interest. What do I do? I got you. That's why you're here. So what you're going to do is go to a Bank of America, right? And you're going to go and request what is called a secured business line of credit. What does this mean, Mogul? You're going to say, hey, Bank of America, this is Kenneth, and I don't have the best credit. I don't have the best profile, but I'd love to build a relationship with you. Somebody type relationship in the chat. Barbara, you're going to say, look, I don't got the best relationship with you. Bruce, you don't got the best relationship, but I would like to build one with you. So Bank of America is going to require you to give them collateral. So you're going to give them the $60,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but issue you a secured business line of credit. The reason why I want a line of credit is because it acts as cash. So I can literally log into my online banking and transfer the money over from my line of credit into my bank account as cash. Are y'all following me? Type follow in the chat. Y'all following me? I want a secured line of credit. So when I log into my business account and I pull that money out cash, I'm going to go to PNC and do the exact same thing with them. Hey, PNC, here goes $60,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but then issue you a secure business line of credit. You're going to log into your banking account and transfer the money from the line of credit into your account as cash. You're going to pull it out and you're going to go hit KeyBank. Hey, KeyBank, I would like to get a secure business line of credit. Here goes $60,000. I'm going to hold it as collateral and then issue it. Hold up. Are y'all with me? They're going to hold it as collateral and then issue you a secure business line of credit. I'm moving the same money around. Camellia said, OMG. Yes. But that's just 3 banks. Like, let's say we keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's say I take the same 60 out of PNC Bank and I go to M&T Bank. I give them 60,000. They hold it as collateral, but issue me a secured business line of credit. I pull that money out cash. I go to Truist Bank. I give them 50,000 or 60,000. They hold it as collateral, but issue me a secured business line of credit. The credit doctor said, what we doing after? I got you. I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked. Let's say I stop there. I'm going to stop at Truist. I'm going to pull the 60 out, but I'm going to go back and pay off Bank of America. What happens when I pay off Bank of America? What happens when I pay off Bank of America? Let me know in the chat. Tony, what up? Let me know in the chat. Yes, my credit goes up. Yes, my score goes up. Thank you, credit doctor. I built a relationship. So now that I built the relationship with Bank of America, they are now going to turn my secured to unsecured, which means they give me back my original 60,000 that I gave them for collateral, but I'm up 60,000. So now I got back my original 60. I go to PNC Bank. I do the exact same thing. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 60 grand. I go to Key Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 60 grand. I go to M&T Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to Truist Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. But how much unsecured business credit did I just create for myself? Can I get the numbers? Can y'all get the numbers? How much? I don't lost count. How much? 60,000 times 5. Y'all do the math. Y'all do the math. Y'all the mathematicians, y'all. That's $300,000. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. $300,000 in unsecured business credit that I was able to generate. It just took me a couple of months. This may take you about 90 days because you got to build the credit. It may take you about maybe 4 or 5 months because you want to build a relationship with them and pay the minimum payments. But how many of us been working at our day job for the last 6 years, 10 years, and we still ain't get 300,000? So let me know if you're willing to do this or not. With bad credit, while you still working on your credit. So we don't have a money problem, y'all. Let me know, yes or no. Do we have a money problem? Yes or no? We don't. We have a strategy problem. We just don't have the information. But if you're dealing with me in the Mailbox Meeting Academy, you will no longer have a strategy problem. You may just have a belief problem. You may have a consistency problem, a discipline problem, but you won't have a money or strategy problem if it's on my watch. I'm just being honest with you. So we know how to get to the money. That's with bad credit. While you fixing your credit, you still gonna get to the money, but it's some steps in between. And some of y'all probably thinking to yourself, how do you know this? Type me in the chat if you're thinking that. If you're like, how do you know this? Like, where did this come from? Because you can't YouTube it, you can't Google it. Everybody trying to piece it together because you got to learn it from somebody who has actually done it. I remember when I was taking on business credit and I was investing in real estate, and this contract is taking too long with the project. Permits is waiting to be approved. I'm waiting to be able to get this property sold, but my credit cards are super high. I'm paying for inventory in this business, and now my debt is super high. I'm waiting for my money to come back. Somebody type me in the chat if you're going through that or been through that. I'm keeping it 100. I'm telling you what it is. This is what happened. See, because I had a don't quit mentality, that is how I discovered this strategy, because I had to still figure it out. While my credit is still high, I'm getting hit with interest payments, but I got to figure it out. I went and got one loan. I paid off that loan. And then I'm like, oh, sweat, this makes sense. I found a blueprint. That's why mentorship is the GPS to your success. Somebody type mentorship in the chat. When you pay for mentorship, you learn how to get to the destination faster. You're paying for time, and time is something you can't get back. So let's talk to my number ones now, the people that got good credit. With my people that got good credit, you say, yo, Mogul, I got good credit already. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need to do the back door. I could go to the front door. I want to talk to y'all. Where my ones at? I said, Mogul, I don't need to go to the back door. All right, I'll talk to you. So I'm ready. I'll talk to y'all now. All right. If you could see my screen, put a 1 in the chat. It's time for me to break this down. So those of you that had good credit, 700 or above, you don't need to do what I just told you. You can do what is called our credit card stacking method. It's called credit card stacking. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what credit card stacking is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what credit card stacking is. 1 if you know about it, 2 if you don't. So those as ones, great. 2s, I'm giving you some game. All right, cool. Credit card stacking is when you apply for a series of credit cards, 0% interest, based upon the credit reporting agency that they pull. So it's important for you to know which banks pull which credit reporting agency when you build your sequence. For example, we have Experian. That is one credit reporting agency. We also have Equifax. That is another credit reporting agency. And then we have TransUnion. Everybody should be familiar with this, right? Type yes in the chat if you're familiar with these credit reporting agencies, right? So we know that Chase, and this varies based upon your state, but for the most part, Chase pulls Experian. And we know that Chase would give you up to $150,000 with 2 products, 1 pull. That's what we know for a fact. Hold up, let me back y'all. I want to make sure y'all get. I don't want to mess this up. So Chase will give you up to $150,000, 2 products, 1 pull. That means that they'll give you 2 credit cards with the same pull, so we're double dipping. So instead of just applying for 1 card, you go and get multiple cards because they're already pulling your credit. It's double dipping. Cool. They'll give you up to 150. Now, it doesn't mean that they'll give you the full 150. They may give you 75, 80, 50, but they'll give you up to 150. And I'm going to show y'all real receipts in real time for people that don't think this is real. All right. Next, we have American Express. American Express, they'll give you up to 100,000, 4 cards with 1 pull. So you can go and get 4 cards with the same inquiry, but stack up the cards. We are stacking them up. Not only that, we got M&T Bank. They pull Experian. M&T Bank will give you up to $50,000, 2 cards, 1 pull. That's just 3 banks. Now, we go for 6 to 8 banks at a time per bureau, but I want to make it very simple. I don't want to overwhelm y'all, right? Now, your credit must be good for this. But if you following me, that means that you are in position to apply 3 times. You're going to get your credit pulled 3 times, but you're going to get 8 products up to $300,000. Are y'all following me? Let me know if you follow me, yes or no. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to go hit the next credit reporting agency, which is Equifax. We know that Key Bank pulls Equifax, and they'll give you up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. We also know that Digital Credit Union, they'll give you up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. We also know that Penn Fed is another one that'll give you up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. But if you don't know this, you just go and get 1 card because you don't know this. That's why you need the strategy, and you need to know which credit reporting agencies pull. So again, you put yourself in position to apply 3 times, and you're going to get 6 products up to $300,000. Now I keep going. I'm going to stack it up even more. I'm going to go hit Navy Federal Credit Union that pulls TransUnion, and they'll give you up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. Barclay Bank is another one. They'll give you the JetBlue and American card up to $50,000, 2 products, 1 pull. Bank of America up to $50,000, 2 products, 1 pull. So now again, 3 pulls, 6 products, up to $200,000. Are you following me? So if we put all of this together, that means that we are in position to go get up to $800,000 with going to apply 9 times. And we show you in our mentorship how to remove these inquiries in 24 to 72 hours. So we go and we do this every 90 days. And that's the whole of the class. But this is up to. But even if you got $250,000 out of this, that's still good money, yes or no? This is all personal, y'all. I didn't even get to business yet. This is all personal. All personal, and this is all 0% interest. 0% interest. up to 800,000. Type me in the chat if you cool with 250, if you cool with 300, if you cool with 350. But the better your profile, the better results you will get. So it's based upon how great your credit is, determines how much money you will get approved for. Now let's take it up a notch. Can I give y'all more? If I can give y'all more, type more in the chat. I'm going to give y'all more. See, not only do we look at the credit limits, we also understand manufactured spending. If you are familiar with manufactured spending, put a 1 in the chat. If you are familiar with manufactured spending, put a 2 in the chat if you are not. I just want to make sure I'm understanding where we at. Okay. So manufactured spending is when you can go, and I'll show y'all. I'll show you actually. I'll show you. So let's go and let's do Chase. So you can go on Google, type in Chase credit cards. Chase credit cards. And look right here, $200 sign-on bonus for that card, right? And you see they give you different points that you'll be able to get. But these are just some things that you'll be able to get, right? And I'm just showing you Chase. Right here, $750 bonus, right? So each card has different perks that you would get in addition to the limit. So I want y'all to focus on this $200 sign-on bonus. Let's just stick with that because we showed you how to actually liquidate the cards and be able to get this sign-on bonuses for free, right? I want y'all to stick with me. So if we know that Chase, they'll give you a $200 sign-on bonus just by getting the card. And you can get 2 cards with them. So if that's 2 cards times 2, $100, that means that you can go get access to $400 in free money. Somebody type free money in the chat. This is free bonuses just by getting the proof of the card. Same thing with American Express. They'll give you a $300 sign-on bonus. But if you get 4 of their cards, that's $1,200. And let's just stop there because I'm not even talking about the bonuses with M&T and KeyBank and DCU. I'm going to stop at Chase and Amex to make it simple. We usually go get $4,000 or $5,000 in free money, but I want to make it simple for you, right? So if I add these 2 together, that means that I have $1,600 in free money. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Yes or no? Does that make sense? I got $1,600 in free money. Now, what do I do with that money? What do I do with that money, y'all? Let me know in the chat. What do I do with that money? Oh, man, I'm about to give y'all some game. I'm about to give y'all some game. So they said what y'all do with that money? Rinse and repeat, start an LLC. Okay, Theo been tapped in. Theo been tapped in. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all going to do. All right. So with the $1,600, this is our business funding checklist. And I'm going to give y'all this at the end, so don't worry. But what we want to do now is go and get an LLC, and we can do this completely free. Go into a platform called Busy. And I'm going to give y'all this checklist, so don't worry. But here go the website, right? Here go the website. So what you can do is go to Busy. Somebody actually, damn, how do I get this removed? Somebody actually dropped their state in the chat so I can do this in real time. Somebody dropped their state in the chat. What happened to my screen? All right, cool. There we go. All right, somebody said North Carolina. I think that's the first thing I said. I see. First thing I seen was North Carolina. So let's do North Carolina. All right, so I'm going to do an LLC in the state of North Carolina. Cool. Oh, man. In 4 weeks, I will have an LLC for only $128. In 4 weeks, I will have an LLC for only $128. But where am I getting $128 from? Let me know. If y'all follow me, where am I getting $128 from? And Robin, if you already got an LLC, then you don't need to do this. But those of you that don't have an LLC, thank you. Thank you, Steve. You're going to utilize the bonus money, the free money. But we don't only do credit card stacking. We do what is called LLC stacking. LLC stacking. So I want to go get 3 LLCs, not just 1. Because the more LLCs, the more money. So I need us to do 128 times 3. How much is that? 128 times 3, how much is that? Let me know what we got. 3 LLCs. If it costs us $128 and we go get 3 of them, how much is that? Let me know in the chat with my mathematicians. Thank you, Quentin. That's $384. Thank you, Derek. Shout out to my God. Thank you, Tim. So I'm going to take the $384 and I'm going to deduct it from my $1,600. The $1,600 is what I originally got from the bonuses, but let's deduct $384 from that because I need to know where I'm at. I'm showing you how to go get a free LLC. How much we got left? How much we got left if we deduct 384 from 1,600? How much we got left? Thank you, Deidre. That's 1216. Cool. So now we need to go open up a bank account for these businesses. If you ever open up a business bank account, how much do you need minimum to open up the account? Let me know in the chat. Y'all should know this. If you open $50. So if I need 3 business accounts and all I need is $50 to open up the account, that's 50 times 3. That's $150. So I'm going to take $150 and just go open up 3 bank accounts for those 3 businesses. So I need this to minus 150 from the 1216. Let me know where we at. Now we're going to minus 150 from that. Where we at? Thank you, Derek. We at 1066. Cool. Now we need an address, phone number, and we need address and phone number. So you can go to platforms like Opus, pay $99. You could do this for the first month, but we need 3 of these. So we're going to do $99 times 3. That's $300. So deduct $300 from the 1066. Let me know where we at. Deduct $300 from this. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Susan. We at 766 so far. So thus far, we got 3 LLCs. We funded 3 of the LLCs with three bank accounts. We got an address, phone number, fax number. Now we need a website. So you can go to Wix, you can go to Squarespace, or you could pay somebody on Fiverr. Pay them $150. Let's say you pay somebody $150. And you need 3 websites. That's $450? Right? 3 websites, $450. So I need you to deduct $450 from the 766. Let me know where we at. Let me know where we at. We down to what? 316? Oh, man. Hold up. Did y'all pick this up? I just showed you how to go get up to $800,000. Not only did I just show you how to do that, I showed you how to go and get a free $1,600 just by getting approved for the right cards. And then I showed you how to go get 3 LLCs, fund each of their bank accounts, get addresses, phone numbers, fax numbers, and get all 3 websites set up completely free. Plus, you still got over $300 left to go out to date night with you and your boo. Ruth Chris on me. Like, I did STK on me. Like y'all owe me at this point. I showed you how to go get the money and then how to go set up 3 LLCs, fully set them up compliance, and you still got money for date night. But I'll check in with y'all on that later. I'll check it. Chanel said y'all owe me. I got y'all on that later. Let's get back to the board. So this is what I want to do, right? So now that we've set up those businesses, we're gonna do what is called spin the block. Somebody type spin the block in the chat. So now that I set up these businesses and they're all properly structured, let's say I have LLC number 1. I'm going to go back and run the exact same sequence, but on the business side. So I'm going to go hit Experian and hit the same banks on the business side and go get up to 300,000. I'm going to keep stacking them up. I'll go to Equifax and hit those banks. On the business side, go get up to 300,000 and go hit the same banks from TransUnion because I already built a relationship with them and go get up to another 200,000 on the business side. So now I double up and go get another 800,000 in 0% interest money. Are y'all following me? So now you're talking about together of about 1.6 million that you can get access to if you have the best credit and you know how to structure your LLCs to be compliant. We don't have a money problem. We don't have a money problem. And not just that. That's just one LLC. That's why we show you how to remove the inquiries, because once you do that, you can go back with LLC number 2 in about 90 days and go get another 800,000. And then remove the inquiries, go back with LLC number 3 in another 90 days and go get another 800,000. This is how we do our sequence. It may take you a year. It may take you 18 months, 24 months. But type me in the chat if you cool with doing this process to go get over $1 million plus $2 million in access. Are y'all with me? So we got the money. But I will be doing you a disservice if I showed you how to get the money, but not how to take the money and turn it into cash flow. See, that's my specialty. I show you how to get the money, but what I really do is show you how to buy assets and get cash flow day one. Somebody type day one in the chat. Matter of fact, somebody type show me in the chat. I want to show y'all something. Somebody type show me in the chat. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something, all right? Really, really quick. Because we're about to wrap this thing up, y'all. But I would be doing you a disservice if I gave you all this game on how to get to the money. And you're like, but what I do with it? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Going to get business funding and credit cards and everything is the worst thing ever if you don't have nothing to do with it. Do y'all agree? If you got money on a credit card and you don't utilize it the right way or don't know how to invest it, it means nothing. I'm just being honest with you. Most people won't tell you this, and I'm going to tell you the truth. All right. So this is why we love businesses that bring us money day one. Right. So let me show y'all this. This is one of the facilities that we own. As y'all can see, is right here. You see the date. Couldn't make this up. Cherry Tree Mini Storage. You could go here, check out my website. Feel me? This is what we do in real time. But we bought this business about 1.5 years ago, and I pulled a rent roll, right, for when we bought this business. And the people that could see this in the back, this is the rent roll from when we first bought the business. If you could see this in the back, I want you to put it in the chat. What is this number? For the people that's in the back that can't see, that their eyes not the best, what's that highlighted number at the bottom? Please put it in the chat. Let me know. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, Aaron. But I need you to put everybody, because everybody can't see it. You putting it only to the host and panelists. Make sure everyone can see it. Everyone. Type everyone in the chat. Thank you, Joshua. There you go. There you go, Joshua. $32,000 in revenue day one. That's a self-storage business. That when I bought the business, it already had customers. They already was in their units. The business was already making $32,000 a month passive profits. So I don't got to wait next year, 2 years, 5 years. See, the worst thing that you can do is take on debt and then go invest in a new business and you struggling to figure it out. Somebody type me in the chat if you invested in a trendy business over the last 4 or 5 years and you did Toro and you tried to do trucking or you did Amazon drop shipping, all these things that they tell us that's trendy, but it's not recession proof. It's not predictable. We want to buy something that's predictable, that's sustainable, and that's bringing money day one where I don't have to wait and try to figure it out. Oh, I don't got the right team. I don't got the right systems. I don't know my marketing. I don't know this. I need a for sure thing. I'll get to the passion later. I need to get to the profits now. I'm just keeping 1,000 with y'all. So let me show you how this goes. This exact same business that I just showed you the real numbers on, right? This business was a self-storage business, is a self-storage business. 240 units, y'all. We utilize the SBA 7A loan. For those of you that do not know what this loan is a small business loan, and they'll give you up to $5 million to buy any small business. You just need to come to the table with 10% down. So this business, we purchased it for $850,000, but we utilized the SBA 7A loan. So if the SBA only required me to come to the table with 10% down, what was my down payment, y'all? On an $850,000 business. Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Joshua. He's a mathematician. $85,000 down. But Joshua, Kamora, how do you think I came up with the 85,000? Medina, Jeffrey, where did the 85,000 come from? If y'all been picking up anything I've been putting down. Thank you. Credit card stacking. Guess what? This came from one Chase credit card. I utilized a Chase credit card that was 0% interest for 24 months. I actually took the $85,000 off of it and I used that as my down payment. And when I bought the facility, my mortgage was $7,000 a month, but the business is making $32,000. So my mortgage is $7,000. I minus that from the 32. I'm already up $25,000. Now I minus another $7,000, which was my expenses running it and operating. I'm really at $18,000 a month profit with no money out of my pocket. This $18,000, I aggressively utilized it to pay off the credit cards. I didn't put no money in my pocket. I took this 18 and I was able to pay this credit card off within the first 6 months. So after the first 6 months, everything is all profits. Plus my credit score go back up. I still got access to this money, but I just bought a cash flowing business with business credit cards. Does that make sense? Are y'all following me? Oh man, Derek is right. He said infinite profits. That is the blueprint. We don't got to overcomplicate it. The blueprint is to go get business credit and then go buy a business that's already making money. When the business is making money, you can pay off the debt faster so that you can be debt free and own it. Was this valuable information for y'all? What? Let me know in the chat. Was this valuable information? Let me know in the chat. I hope so. I hope this was valuable information, y'all. If you want to learn more and you feel like this wasn't enough, I want you to type more in the chat. If you like Mogul, I need to know exactly how to do the credit card stacking. I need to know more banks than what you just shared. I need to know the backdoor funding model. I need to know how to find these businesses. I need to know how to evaluate these businesses. I need to learn more from you and your team. I need parts. I need you to type more in the chat. If you want to learn how to go buy these businesses, you want to learn how to build a legacy and put your last name on it. Well, do I have your permission to share an opportunity with you where you can work directly with me and my team a little longer? You can actually get some more strategy. Do I have your permission? If I don't, I won't share it. But I only want to share this if you really are looking for this opportunity. I know I'll be doing you a disservice if I gave you all this game, but didn't give you an opportunity to learn more. They say yes, permission granted. They said permission granted, y'all. So what I want to do is this. What I want to do is this, y'all. What I want to do, I want to give you an opportunity of a lifetime. I want to give you an opportunity to take advantage of my business acquisition accelerator bundle. And this is not just any bundle. I put together my business funding program that has full detailed strategies, the secret lenders list, the banks you need to go to, all of the hacks, everything that you need about business funding to go get the money. And I also gave you my business buying program. I put these two together and I called it my business acquisition accelerator bundle. So you're getting 2 for 1. 2 for 1, y'all. And the crazy part is this. The crazy part is, y'all ready for this? It's only an investment of $497, y'all. One-time investment of $497 for you to get access to my business funding program and my business buying program, both of them for only $497. Now, any other day, this is a $5,000 investment, but I'm giving it today for $497 because I want to send the elevator back down, y'all. And if you're ready for me to drop the link, I want you to type drop the link in the chat. If you like Mogul, I like drop the link. Alvin said this is a steal. The credit doctor said, look, drop the link. Patrice said, I'm in. For only $497, you get both of those. So I'm about to drop the link, y'all. So team, get ready, get the link. I hope they got their cards in hand. But what I'm going to do, I want to make it even sweeter, y'all. I want to make it even sweeter for the first 10 people that purchase in full $497, my business acquisition accelerator bundle. I'm going to give you my backdoor funding method video where I went in detail, 18 minutes, showing you the full process, showing you all of the resources, how to cover the minimum payment in full detail. First 10 people when I drop this link. Not only that, I'm going to give you the list of subprime lenders, over 30 plus subprime lenders, not 5. I'm going to give you that as a bonus, first 10 people, y'all. So if you're ready for me to drop this link, get your card in hand, because I don't want to hear nobody say they missed out on this bonus. Not only that, I'm going to give you my 24 to 72 hour inquiry and collection removal hack. So when you go get funding, you can remove your inquiries and collections fast. Everything that we're laying out to you is to get to your goals faster. Those of you that was asking, how do you find these businesses? I'm giving you 7 days free access to the software that we use to find businesses and evaluate them in 60 seconds or less. I don't want to have no excuses, y'all. And we are having a 3-day live family legacy summit. It's typically $997. I'm giving you an opportunity to join me completely free, where we're going to break down how to properly set up your trust, how to properly set up insurance, how to get your family and friends to go buy assets live. Not me only. I'm bringing in my team. I'm giving you a free admission ticket to get live coaching from us, y'all, as a bonus. So team, let's get ready to drop this link for the first 10 people. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. And once you lock in your spot, type I'm in, because guess what? I'm not done. I'm also going to give you the replay to a 5-day challenge that I did with Smitty the Goat, Derek Boone. If you're not familiar with them, they are also 7-figure entrepreneurs. We did a 5-day challenge along with Wall Street Trapper, Nehemiah Davis, Wallow 267, Pinky Cole. All of us, we gave $1 million worth of game during this week. I'm going to give you the replays right now as a bonus, y'all. First 10 people. Lock in your spot right now. Comment I'm in so I can see it. I want to shout you out. And those of you that's like, yo, Mogul, I need a little bit more. Well, I got you. I'm going to give you 30 days access to the Mogul Elite Club community, where we have classes 5 days a week live. You have instructors that's there answering your questions. We have a ton of resources and materials where you can learn how to go out there and win, y'all. And look, matter of fact, while y'all locking in y'all spot, I just want to show y'all better than I can tell y'all. And these are the bonuses for the first 10 people. Bonuses. When you join the school community, 30 days access. As you can see, we got 1,200 people in our community. There would not be 1,200 people here if it wasn't value, if it wasn't life-changing. It would not be. So when you join here, you have so many resources that you'll take advantage of. You want to learn the hacks? We got you. You want to learn how to go turn your auto loan to cash? We got you. How to remove your collections? We got you. How to business credit card stack? We got you. How to pay down utilization? We got you. Right? You want to learn how to remove inquiries? We got you. This is all inside of our school community. And that's just the hacks. We also have a debt elimination program. We show you how to pay off your debt in record time. I could go on and on and on. I really don't even want to do this because I'm not a pieces type of guy. I'm about payoff. Somebody type payoff in the chat. Look, you like, oh, Mogul, 497? That's a no-brainer. You want to show me how to go and get my credit right, get funding, and buy. Look, I got men. We got grant writing in here. We got self-storage, and this is all at your own pace. You can go and watch this at your own pace. This is included in the business acquisition bundle. So you're getting this as a bonus when you join for 30 days access. And not only that, we have live classes. As you can see, this is the calendar. We have our credit fixer class. We show you how to clean your credit up every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Tomorrow, we have our underwriting class with our lead instructor, Double R, Rashida Robinson, showing you how to underwrite self-storage, how to evaluate those deals. Tuesdays, we have our digital product class showing you how to make money online. There's no other community that's showing you all of these things because most people just have one. We got everything that you could think of. Can I show you some more? Somebody type more in the chat if I can show you some more. Let me show you this. One of our students, Cookie Robinson, she bought a pack and ship business with $5,000 out of her pocket. This was her grand opening. Couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. We got Nia, the legacy builder. She bought a dry cleaning business utilizing her infinite bank. I couldn't even get into that tonight. That's too high level. That's a whole other game. We got Royalty right here. Had her grand opening. Purchased a restaurant, bar, and lounge with no money out of her pocket. So if you think I'm lying, then I'm not. There's no cap in my rap. It's what we do in real time. And matter of fact, I want you to put it in the chat. What's holding you back? What are the things that you need help with? And I'm 99% sure that I can show you where we solved that problem. Put it in the chat. Let me know where you struggling at. Oh man, client score up 166 points in 10 days. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, student loans and bankruptcies deleted. Oh man. Oh man. Check this out. We got people owning facilities. Look at all of our partners. These are our partners that's buying self-storage with us, y'all. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I got this inquiry deleted in 24 hours. I had to call 4 times, but he got it done. He got it done. Somebody say get it done in the chat. And some of you probably thinking, oh, it's $497. How fast can I get my money back? I will never make any promises. I can't make no guarantees. But what I will guarantee is if you don't make the decision, you're going to be in the same spot. And what I will tell you is that our program is designed to make you as profitable as fast as possible, y'all. Fast as possible. You can come in here as an affiliate and get paid. You can come in here and start your own credit repair business and get paid. You can start your own funding company and get paid. You can start making digital products which cost you nothing and get paid. All right, we can go on and on and on. Let me show y'all some more. Oh man, 50K, 50K, 50K. Somebody said it was cap that you can't get high limits on the credit cards with Chase. I'll show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let's see. Let's see. Where's that? Where's that? Where I'm at? I want to show y'all this. Because again, and I don't really like doing this, but somehow seeing is believing in our community. So I gotta really show y'all this. I gotta really show y'all this. And again, once y'all lock in your spot, type I'm in the chat so I can shout you out. Shout out to T Rogers, crushing it. All right, so those of you that said you couldn't get these high limits on a credit card, I'll show you better than I could tell you. All right, I'll show you better than I could tell you. Right here. Oh man. $75,000, one card. One card. He got $300,000 in funding. $300,000 in funding. Let's go on and on. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's show them. Y'all think it's a game. Let's keep rolling. And after this, I'm gonna close this up because I got 5 more minutes. I said 90 minutes. So 5 more minutes, we closing this up. I want to be a man of my word. $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Another $40,000. $95,000. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. It was a no-brainer. And guess what, y'all? This is the bonus. This is not even the actual accelerator bundle that you're paying for. You're getting this in addition. And if you on the sideline and you thinking, this is my last, mogul. This is my last, mogul. I'm not selling you. I am telling you that if you do not invest your last, it will always be your last. Just think about it. If this is your last, how will it ever be your first? Just think about it. Whatever success is, sacrifice once was. So you have to be able to go and dig deep. Sometimes there has to be a deficit. Sometimes you got to really say, what am I willing to give up to go up? We holding on to our last, not knowing that this is our first of many investments. And my mentor told me this. He said, Mogul, there's no such thing as procrastination, Mogul. It's no such thing as I can't afford it. There's only a matter of it's not important enough to me to figure it out. I said, you're right. Because we figure it out for things that we think is important. We figure it out for things that we want to really do. And if you truly want this information and you want to be in a community that's going to support you and be with people that's really doing it in real time, you need to figure out how to pay this $497, y'all. Team, drop the link one more time, team. Drop the link one more time. Because you probably thinking, all right, it's $497. The reason why I'm talking like this is because you can also purchase this and finance it. So you can break your payment up into multiple payments, y'all. Multiple payments. So you should be able to utilize, let me go back. So let's do this. So team, can we drop the $497 link that has the payment plan options? Let's drop the $497 link that has the payment plan options with Klarna, Afterpay, Zip, Sezzle. We need a $497 link. This link doesn't have it. There you go. There you go. So this is the link right here. This is the link right here. So team, redrop it to everybody. Yeah, this is the link right here. There we go. So for those of you that need to that want to leverage this as a payment plan option, you can go here. You can go here and you click that link and you can break it up in payments of 4. So you could do 126 over 4 payments. You could do Afterpay and break it up as little as 135, 4 payments, interest free. You could do Sezzle and break it up. Like I'm just telling you, figure it out. Make it happen. We cannot say that we have $1 million dreams, but we have minimum wage work ethic. We cannot say that we want to make millions of dollars, but we're not able to invest thousands of dollars. We cannot say that we are doing this and getting and building legacies and we love our children, but we're not willing to sacrifice for them. And the reason why I'm speaking like this is because I was in your shoes too. I remember when I paid $5,000 for my very first mentorship. Hell yeah, I was scared. Hell yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen. But I knew I had belief in myself. I knew I had belief in God. I knew I wasn't going to settle just to go pay bills and die. I refused. Something got to change. And if you feel what I'm talking about, just type relate in the chat. If you feel what I'm talking about, just type relate in the chat. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm talking to somebody right now. Whoever really needs to hear this. It's 10:30. I'm going to close this up. If you feel like you need 5 more minutes to get your card, type 5 minutes in the chat. And what I'm going to do, everybody that lock in tonight, I'm going to give you the bonuses. Everybody. Not the first 10, because I literally sped through this, so I'm going to do y'all that favor. We about to close up. If you need 5 more minutes, type 5 minutes. Drop the link in the chat, team, for them to do the payment plan option for those that need it. Also, team, can you drop the link for the business credit checklist? Drop the link for the free credit repair as well. I said I'm going to give y'all that at the very end. So I'm going to be a man of my word and give y'all that. So drop the free credit repair checklist. Free credit repair and also the business funding checklist. And those of you that want to get your money back today, I got you. Check this out, y'all. Right here, you can join the community, and day 1, tonight, you can go and apply and get up to $2,500, no credit check. I'm going to show you how. Check this out. Look at this. $1,300, approved. $2,500, approved. $2,500, approved. $2,500, approved. $2,500, approved. I could go on and on and on. $2,395, approved. Let's keep rolling. We got receipts for days. $1,300, approved 7 days ago. $1,000, approved. There we go. Like, you can make your money back ×5 right now. That's how profitable I want you to be. But you got to join the community. When you join the community, right now, you're going to see that post. Follow the exact instructions. No credit check. If you're looking to build your credit or just get access to another line of credit, this is the process for you. Is to build your credit or get access to some more lines of credit to utilize to pay some bills. To build out that profile, you have to click the link, buy the bundle, and then you'll be able to join the community. All right. There you go. Now, some of you, if you don't have $97, but you have $97, type me in the chat. If you don't have $497, but you have 97, type me in the chat. So this is what I'm going to do. You're not going to get all of these bonuses that I just talked about. You're not going to get the business acquisition accelerator. But if you want to join the community, in that community, I have the $2,500 no credit check link. And I have the classes and all of that stuff that you've seen in there. You won't get all the bonuses in the business acquisition program. But you can join the community today for $97. If you want me to drop that link, drop the link in the chat. That's only if you want me to drop it. If you don't want me to drop it, I won't. It's for the people that's like, Mogul, I want to get to $497, but give me $97 and I'll get it. Those who pay $497, you're going to get this included, so don't worry. Check your spam email. You're going to get an email. If you paid, you should already receive the email. Check your spam. So team, let's do this. Drop the link for the free credit repair. Drop the link for the funding checklist. Let that sit again. Let that sit. Let that sit. There we go. So there you go. Free credit repair, free checklist. Now that we got that out the way, team, can we drop the link for them to join the community for $97? Can we drop the link for them to join the community for $97? Actually, I'll drop this. If you want to join the community, they say in the business check, let me see. So this is to join the community for $97. If you want to join the community for $97. All right, the business checklist. So you got to go. All right, so let me show y'all. Those of you that's looking for the business funding checklist, you go here. You're going to put your information in there. You're going to click sign up. And then you download your checklist. That simple. There you go. What was the issue? It's that simple. You go and download our checklist. So just go do exactly what I just did. You're going to go here, put your information in. Stop right there. You are in the right place. You're going to put your information in, download it. It should be that simple. It shouldn't be rocket science at all. There we go. All right. All right, y'all. I hope that I gave you the value that you were looking for. I want to thank you for giving me 90 minutes of your time. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I'm thankful and grateful, and I will never take it for granted. I understand that I'm not here by my own doing. All praises to the Most High, because I am just a vessel in God's plan. I would never take credit for what he has done for me in my life and why I'm here. That's why I'm so passionate, because I know that this is bigger than me. So when I'm talking to you and I'm letting you know that this is something that you need to do, I'm literally doing it because I understand that God has something for you. And a lot of times we wait for something to pop out of the sky. We think that God is going to just pop out of the sky, but that's not how it works. God usually sends you a message through a form of a messenger, and we don't know how that messenger is going to show up. But we have to pay attention to what we pray for. The reason why you are on this call right now is because you prayed for opportunity to learn how to make some new revenue, right? You prayed for opportunity to learn how to change your situation. So it's not a coincidence that you're here right now. It's confirmation because you've been looking for this. So what I want to challenge you to do is not block your blessings. If you've been looking for this, I need you to walk towards it, because we ask God to bless us with a business and we ask God to bless us with money, but we don't even have a business for him to bless. We haven't even put ourselves in the room for him to bless us. So one last time as we close, if you locked in your spot, type I'm in. I want to shout you out. I want to congratulate you. I want to make it a big deal. I want to let you know that I see you. We do have an orientation call tomorrow, 6 p.m. So we'll be able to be on there with the team. Kenneth, shout out to you, Kenneth. Congratulations. Tammy, congratulations. Let's get it. Who else you got in the building? Willie, congratulations. Kamora in the building. Congratulations. Let's get it. Shaya, congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. Keep dropping in the chat. I want to shout you out. Nick, congratulations. Shakira, congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Michelle, congratulations. There we go. Kev, congratulations. Congratulations to those that's locking in their spots. I'm paying attention. I will see you on the other side. Stephanie, congratulations. Congratulations. The $2,500 no credit check is personal. It's personal. The $2,500 credit check is personal. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to close this thing out. All right. Do you have any questions before I close out? Any questions? Do you have any questions? Any questions? I'll answer a few before I go. I'll give y'all 5 more minutes. And I'm really serious about that because I was a little late. Joshua, congratulations. Drop the link again. They're asking for the link. What other questions y'all have? All right, Kamora. Anybody having issues? Send an email here. support@mailboxmillionaireacademy.com. Send an email here and we'll take care of you. And that's for anybody that's having issues. If you pay and you can't find your link to school or the bundle, send an email to support and we got you. And yes, the 10 spots are filled. However, I'm giving everybody access tonight. So not just the 10 people, anybody who locks in tonight before I close up this call, you will get the bonuses. But you have to pay $497 tonight. You got to pay in full tonight. All right. Yes, you can join at any time. The community you can join at any time, but it will not come with these bonuses. So yes, you can join at any time, but it will not come with the bonuses. The bonuses is obviously for right now that we're on this call. All right. All right, y'all. If y'all don't got no other, you was trying to do the payment plan. All right, team, can you drop the link for the payment plan option? Payment plan option, team. There you go. This is the link right there. That's for the payment plan. That's for the payment plan. Right? Here we go. All right, we out of here, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. We're gonna go. All right, hope this is valuable. Hope you got some game. I'm about to go lay down, get excited for tomorrow. Yeah, I said it's going
Being
down.
part of this community.
All right. With that being said, we out. I appreciate y'all. All right.
This community within a short period of time, I've learned a lot. Being part of this community within a short period of time, I've learned a lot. Network with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just being here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding, 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with rebranding the stores.
Oh
so
my goodness.
I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy and now to be able to become part owner and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I think